And that's a oxidizer.
It's an oxidizer. It's a two-part, a part A and B. You mix equal amounts.
You want us to go ahead and do it now?
You can apply the product now. You want to give that product a minute or two's dwell time. Everybody wants to put it on there and start working on it right away. Well, can you let the chemical do its job? We learned about dwell time, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to give it a little bit of dwell time.
Are these carpets protected?
I honestly can't answer that. I didn't make the samples on these.
Okay.
These samples are usually provided by CTI. Now, what I want you to do, after you've applied it and given it a minute's dwell time, is every one of you has, or every group has a sharp. I want you to very gently, see what I'm doing here? I'm not scraping, going nuts. I'm very gently working it into the ink spot, working from the outside of the spot in, not from the in out and spreading the ink. Working from the outside in, like this, just trying to get the product evenly dispersed across the fibers. Okay? And as you do that, you'll see the darker spots start getting a little lighter, and the lighter spots may turn a little bit darker. Do not let that concern you. If it's too dry, you can always add another drop or two of product to it. Then what we're going to do is going to be really, really complicated. We're going to take the spotting towel, we're going to fold it in half. Doesn't matter if it's length or width, just in half. Then we're going to put it on top of the sample, and then we're going to play Michael Jackson. Beat it, just beat it. Okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to see this is going to happen when you pull it up.
Transfer.
You get transfer, exactly. Then I'm going to move the towel, the spotting towel, over to a dry area. Beat it, just beat it. Got it? Okay, good. I'm not going to take it a little softer. Now you can go ahead. Now, after you've done that 2 or 3 times, you're going to stop getting much transfer. We're going to take that product and we're going to put it back on a little bit. Just that product, just on the areas that are still blue on the carpet. We're going to use the carpet shark and gently agitate, working from the outside in. Okay? And then we're going to do the same thing again. If you do that a few times, you will actually be able to remove the spot without any solvent. See? Then we take, and if we've done that once or twice, we can actually add a little more product. And then we can lightly agitate. And then you can actually use the pipette as well if he's busy. Okay? So you can actually just take this and work it in a little bit. But you don't want to distort the nap or anything. You just use a little bit. Now go ahead and beat it. Well, it's already wet. It's already penetrated. So you shouldn't have to. And then just keep going. Now you shouldn't have to wet as much. Hit it hard. Come on. Beat it. Just beat it.
I can see it coming through. And this is called tampering, right?
Tamping.
Tamping.
Turn the brush this way.
Taylor talks about that.
See what happens
Yep.
is it goes. What happens is if you look at this, the way it does it, it pushes the fibers in without distorting the nap. So when I do this, it's actually pushing the little pieces of the spotting towel in, so I can pull transfer.
And we're doing this with an oxidizer.
Right, watch your fingers on an oxidizer.
Okay.
Remember what I told you about
yeah.
that. All right, now we're going to put just a couple of drops where it's still purple, okay? Then we're going to take this and we're going to work from the outside in, and all we're trying to do is hit the darkest areas of purple and just work the product in a little bit. And we work from the outside in. Now you see I didn't put but a couple of drops on there. You see what I got here. Now I put it on and watch. Just beat it. More transfer.
More transfer.
Do it again. Now I am, by doing this, if I do this 2 or 3 times, I should be able to completely, without using any solvents to delaminate or anything, just a couple of drops at a time and not going crazy. See what I'm doing there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. I'm not putting a lot on there. I'm not trying to make the ink float, okay?
Yes.
And then if you see the way I'm agitating, I'm not, that's not what you need. You just need to work it in and break the bond between the ink and the fiber. And there you go. So then I'm going to do it again. Now, you saw how much I've taken out. I want to hit your bone. I can beat it really good. Watch what happens. almost gone. Probably have to beat it one more time. Very little. Now let's see what I've got here. I've got a little bit right there. So again, just a couple of drops. You're not getting aggressive, okay? That's all you're using, just a little bit. Now, there was just someone on one of the boards last night talking about ink, and I actually posted that what we've been finding is when we add solvents, a lot of times we're having a harder time getting the ink stain out than when we're using just the oxidizer.
Wow.
Still a teeny little bit right there. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to put more product. I'm just going to push the fibers. Remember we talked about doing the different sides of the fiber?
Yep.
So watch this. Let's see if this does anything.
Oh, look at that.
A little more.
A little more.
I could probably put another drop or two and agitate it again and get the last of that out. I'll let you do it. And
Okay.
do you want to start on that one while he lets this one sit here? Here, now take your stain magic. When you got that little spot that's like 1 or 2 drops left, just let it sit there for a minute or two while he works on his. Because a lot of times you'll have 2 or 3 spots.
Yeah,
Go
do
from
it.
one to the other, let that chemical dissolve for a minute or 2 more.
Wanna do yours,
Back to
Glenn?
it. Yeah. Okay. And when you do your ink spot, when you're done with the ink spot, I want you to try the wine. How you gonna find the wine?
Wine stain.
Don't use your fingers. If you want to use your fingers, you need to put on.
There you go. That's a lot.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Take your anger out of him.
Oh yeah. You know what? You've been letting your dwell for a minute.
Mhm.
Yep. Dwell time, guys, is very important.
It's still
Well,
pulling.
you are wrong.
It's still
All right,
pulling?
Just so we're clear on this, when you use this brush, you're using the bristles of the brush to tamp, not the back of the brush. When you use the back, it causes a smooth impact and does not allow the spotting towel to get in between the bristles of the carpet, in between the fibers. So use the brush end of this. That's why it's a tamping brush instead of a tamping board. I'm sorry to say that you've been doing it wrong. You're right. That's why they call it a tamping brush, not a tamping board. Okay? Sorry, I'm so used to you guys knowing this.
I understand.
sometimes forget to give you some help. So let me not digress and make sure you understand what I'm telling you to do here. It'll work better that way. Watch. If you were using the board side, you'll find with the brush.
You got it? You got it, Josh?
You want to drive that towel in there and gloss off that stuff. There you go. Look,
There, Joel. How your dad doing? You doing better?
any solvents to delaminate.
Sound like a daycare. Oh wow.
Now, we do have a number of different solvents up here. If anybody wants to grab another sample.